Hi guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you will see sweat free content over here because I'm in my room now and you will not see a drop of sweat on my face or anywhere else on my body, maybe on my armpits. But before I start guys, I want to give you a piece of information that I've started our own Discord channel, which means it's not a YouTube channel or anything. If you don't know what Discord is, Discord was made to beat Skype and create a great community for gamers, but you can also post your questions and get answers from people like me and also fellow fitness enthusiasts. So currently we have 50 members there. I've not promoted it, so if you are interested, click the link in the description. It's free. So if you need corrections in your diet or if you feel like you're doing some exercises in a wrong way and you need help with that, you can post your videos, photos or whatever, and there will be a lot of people who will help you out, and if I see them, I'll also try to help you out as well. So that is regarding Discord. First link in the description. So what is a push-pull leg split? It's simple. It's push-pull legs, right? So all your muscle parts are divided into three. Now push muscles include your chest, shoulders and your triceps, okay, and your pull muscles include your back and your biceps and also your traps. Okay, traps are a part of your back, but it can be seen from the front as well, right? So but it is included in the pull workout. And then you have your legs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings and your calves, if you have calves. Okay, I do not have them, so there's no use of working them out. So that's how your push pull legs are. Now how do you design your push pull leg split? But before that, I'll tell you that it can be done during bulking or cutting. I've been posting my workout routines on Instagram. Do follow me there. But a lot of people message me, bro, are you doing this kind of workout because you're cutting, or can this be done during bulking? Now I'll tell you one thing clearly guys, the same rule will apply for the future videos as well. I'll be posting different splits. Any kind of workout you do, right, even if you are in a bulking phase or a cutting phase, it does not matter. The only reason why you go to the gym is to build muscle, or the only reason you need to be weight training is to improve your muscle mass. There's no other reason why you should be lifting weights. Okay, now coming to fat loss or gaining weight, which includes muscle as well, it all depends on your diet. Now you can do a superset workout while bulking. As long as you are at a caloric surplus, you will build muscle, and the same applies during cutting. If you are doing supersets and not being at a caloric deficit, then you won't be losing fat. As simple as that. So your workout does not determine how much fat you lose or how much muscle you gain. Of course the workout depends when it comes to building muscle, but your caloric intake also plays a huge role. If you eat too less, you lose weight. If you eat too much, you will gain weight. If you eat good amount of food, you will gain lean body mass. And when you're cutting, any workout that you do, even if you are not able to build muscle, you will be able to preserve the muscle. So weight training is the most important thing when it comes to building muscle or losing fat. There are studies that have been done recently. I saw one, I do not know the link. If I find it, I'll post it down below. What they said is weight training can be the most important thing for people who are trying to manage their weight. Not like people who are into bodybuilding or extreme fitness, people who are trying to keep their weight constant throughout the rest of their life. So weight training is really important, and that is one place where people miss out. They do a lot of walking, running, but no weight training. So weight training will be really important because the more muscle you have, the better your overall health is going to be. This is a controversial statement, but it is true. I'm not saying running, jogging is not good. A mix of everything is very important. Okay, so push workout. Now in push workout, you have your chest, shoulder and triceps, as like I said, right? So how to start? Now the main muscle, of course, in focus would be your chest, right? Then your shoulders, then your triceps. For some people, they want big arms, so for them it might be chest, triceps and shoulders, right? But for me, it is chest, shoulders and triceps. Shoulders make you wide and make you look less fat if you ever become fat, right? So shoulders are really important if you're trying to build an aesthetic physique, right? So yeah, now this is how you start your workout. You start your workout with crazy compound movements. Okay, now the best compound movement for your chest would be any form of bench press. It can be incline bench press, flat barbell bench press, or it can be decline bench press. It doesn't matter. It depends on your preferences, but I would start with decline or flat bench press. It can be done with dumbbells or barbells. Now I won't go into complete detail, but I would say 3 exercises for your chest and 2 exercises for your shoulders and 2 exercises for your triceps. That's how it should be done. One of the biggest negatives, which we will discuss in a couple of minutes, is people tend to overdo exercises when it comes to push pull leg split, because you only have 3 muscles to hit. So you are like, okay, I'll just work out for 1.5 hours and just pump my chest up. There's nothing wrong in it, but your weekly volume might go up. Okay, so for chest or any other muscle, total volume per week should be like 15 to 25 sets, depending on the size of the muscle. Maybe for your legs you might have to do a little bit more, but overall 15 to 25 sets is more than enough. So in a workout, if you do 3 exercises for your chest, that's like 9 sets, or if you do 4 4 4, it's 12 into 2, depending on your training experiences. The more experienced you are in the gym, the more sets or more volume your body will be able to handle. If you are been just working out for 1 year, then maybe doing that much won't be a good thing. So 3 exercises for chest, and the next day you go for your back, same thing, 3 exercises or 4 exercises for your back, 2 pulling movements, 2 horizontal pulls, 2 horizontal pulls and 2 vertical pulls, and then you can move on to your traps, do shrugs, heavy shrugs, because traps are a very strong muscle. So 3 to 4 or 5 sets of shrugs, and then move on to the your biceps, right? 2 exercises for your biceps. And on your leg workout, if you're not training calves, please do, because if your legs look very big and your lower part of your legs look very skinny, it won't look good, especially when you wear shorts. You look weird. That's what I've realized over the past few months, and I'm doing calves every single day. There's nothing wrong in it. It's a small muscle, so you can do calves every day, but yeah, 3 times a week or 2 times a week is recommended. Okay, so for leg workout, squats and deadlifts are absolutely compulsory. So in a push pull leg split, right, you do 3 days push pull legs, rest and repeat, right? In the first workout of your leg workout, focus more on squats, and on the next workout, focus more on the deadlift side of it. If you can't do deadlifts, try Romanian deadlifts. They are really good. They still work the same, and of course it's not good to look at, but they also put on a lot of mass in your body. So Romanian deadlifts if you can't do deadlifts. So maybe the best leg workout would be your squats, maybe single leg presses. See, one thing we forget in legs is we tend to do all bilateral movements, but when you do unilateral movements, if you do leg press with one leg at a time, you tend to focus more on that leg instead of doing 2 legs at a time. And we know how people do leg press, they just keep pushing the weight and the form goes away. So for leg workout, try to do some unilateral movement, even single legged leg extensions and single legged hamstring curls. They can be really beneficial if you are looking to have proper proportions in your physique, or have proper symmetry in your physique, right? So building every muscle is really important. So that is how a push pull leg split is done. If you want an example, please do check my Instagram. I tend to post my workouts there every day. You can do the same thing if you want to, and maybe I'll just put down below as well. Okay, so you can check an example of push pull leg split. So this is regarding the push pull leg split. It is as simple as that. The only thing you need to be worried about is volume. People tend to do too much. They do 5 exercises for chest, 4 exercises for shoulders, and 4 exercises for triceps, and total sets will be 35 to 40 sets, and they do it again in 4 days. It's not good. Doing too much is not good, especially when you're not on any kind of anabolic steroid. So this is regarding push pull leg split. Now I'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages of push pull leg split. Okay guys, now I'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages. The first advantage of push pull leg split is you have to focus on lesser muscle groups, right? So that might eventually promote more growth. I'll tell you how. Now if you're doing a chest and back workout, right, you have to do a lot of compound movements, and eventually your form won't be that great. If you start off with chest and then do back, when you reach your back workout, your form might not be great and you won't be able to push to your extreme limits, right? So that is where just focusing on 3 muscle groups, where one is a big muscle group, and then you can just do isolation for other muscle groups. Like for chest you do a lot of compounds, then for shoulders and triceps you can do isolation movements like lateral raises, triceps push downs. In that case, it's not very hard to do them. So but if you don't have to do 3 exercises for chest that are compound, then go on and do barbell rows, heavy barbell rows, your form might not be great. So eventually in the long run, because you're focusing on lesser muscle groups, you will be able to put on more muscle mass. This is my perspective on push-pull legs. So I think that is how it will work, and a lot of people will get benefited out of it. Okay, now point number 2 is easy distribution of volume. Like I said, now if you do chest on one day, back on Tuesday, shoulders on Wednesday, and so on, you tend to do too much, too fast, right? So on one day you do everything, but in a push-pull leg split, since you are training the muscles twice a week, you can distribute the volume equally in both the workouts. So that is a big aspect when it comes to natural bodybuilding. The more frequent you train your muscles, the better, while not doing too much. Doing too much can be very bad when it comes to natural bodybuilding. You will hit plateaus and you won't be able to see progress. So equally distributing your volume is really important. Now point number 3 is, because you have a day for 3 muscle groups only or 2 muscle groups only, what happens is you can focus on different things. If your chest is a weakness, you can maybe add one more exercise for your chest. But if you're doing an upper body, lower body split, you have to do a lot of stuff like your chest, your back, shoulders, triceps, biceps, even abs and all those things. So you might not be able to work on your weak points. Working on your weak points can be very beneficial for people who have been training for 3 years. Only after 3 years you will come to know what your weak points are. Otherwise, after 6 months of training, you will not know what your weak points are, because the muscle distribution or muscle growth distribution won't be that great. So you wouldn't know. So after 3 years, you will come to know, okay, my deltoids are weak, my front deltoids are weak. So maybe you can add some front raises or shoulder presses. So that is how you need to, choose or decide what your weak points are and use them in your training routine. So push-pull legs can really help in them, because let's say you have hamstring weakness in your hamstring. Everybody has weak hamstrings, from what I've seen. So maybe 2 sets extra of hamstring curls can be done easily without affecting your other exercises or other muscle groups. Okay, so that is one of the biggest advantages I feel about push-pull leg split. Now disadvantages, there are not many, but one disadvantage that I can easily tell is, not everyone can train 6 times a week, right? Or everyone can train 6 times a week and recover even after doing 6 times a week. Or some people, let's say if you do Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday legs, then you rest on Thursday, Friday you do push, Saturday you do pull, but your gym is closed on Sunday, right? But you might say, what if I do 6 days in a row? Maybe you can, but that's not recommended from my side, because it might be too much for some people. Now I've been training for 6-7 years. For me, it's not going to be too much, right? But for some people, beginners, intermediates, it might be too much. So that is one of the biggest disadvantages. Okay, and the other disadvantage, like I said, doing too much. When you are natural and not on steroids, there is a end point, there is a limit for how much you should be doing. Some people can get away with it because they have great genetics. Even before going to the gym, they look good. But for some people who with average genetics, you need to be keeping everything to a limit. So these are the only 2 disadvantages that I can talk about when it comes to push-pull legs. So this is regarding push-pull leg split, guys. If you feel that this routine is for you, go ahead and do it. It will be really beneficial. You will put on a lot of muscle mass, and it can be done while bulking, cutting, or maintenance, or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have to talk about push-pull leg split. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. I know my videos are long, guys, but I want to discuss every single point and maybe repeat it twice so that it goes into your head. Not everyone watches till the end, I know that, but those are the same people who will always have questions, and 2 years later they'll ask me a question, and then I'll send them this video and I'll tell them, did you watch this video? They say no. So that is the thing, guys. If you watch the entire video, you will never get doubts. Okay, that's why my videos are usually long. I do not make long videos just to monetize my videos better. That's not how it goes. I just like to talk and give or discuss every single detail. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. If possible, share this video, and also, like I said, join our Discord network, link in the description. I'll see you all, guys. Peace out, and there's no sweat, right? That's good. I'll see you guys. Peace.